What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I'm your co-host Adi alongside Jay.
What's up, guys? We have a very special segment for you today. It is our Unfiltered segment, and as you know, it's brought to you by Blue Takai, who is celebrating their 11th birthday. So give it up for Blue Takai.
Happy birthday, man.
As you guys know, Blue Takai has always been a part of the HST journey. We love them here, and we're just gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, I think it's almost a year since we've been working with Blue Takai, so it's also our birthday with them. We share a birthday
our
with
friendship
Blue Takai.
anniversary. Let's give it a round of applause for us as well, guys.
Of course, you guys know that you can use our code HSTBD20 to grab yourself 20% off all online orders. And having said that, let's get into the episode.
Ooh. All right, that was smooth. That was nice.
So smooth.
That was good.
Okay, so today's episode is going to be focused around the new year and our reflections on it. But before we get into that, and what is a really fun segment at the end where we kind of take you through the live show and everything that happened there, I want to kind of start with your reflections on the live show, because it's been 3 weeks since we did that.
Yeah.
And we haven't spoken to them about it.
Yeah, I think that was one of the best experiences doing the show that I've had. Like, I think at least I was super nervous going into it, because you're used to performing. Aman is used to, giving speeches and stuff. But I think Ariana, Sid and I were pretty raw in that aspect in terms of like performing for like a live crowd. But I think it was good. I think like after 15 minutes or so, it was pretty nice.
I'll take them through how we set up everything, because it was our first event. We didn't know whether a lot of you guys would show up, so we made it super limited. We wanted to kind of test the waters, see if this is something that you guys would enjoy in the future. Of course, we had our friends over at Plastic People host us. We had Pursue give us drinks for the show. We had Sleight of Hand get involved with snacks. And we had Hondos also deliver pizza for a big pizza party at the end. And it was just so cool to see everyone show up for us, honestly. It was a cool way to end the year.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. Firstly, I just want to clarify. I also performed as, to no one's surprise, I was a theatre kid in school.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't just stand up and give speeches.
Bro, drop a slam poem on that.
No, that's right, man.
Can you give us a speech at the end of this episode?
We'll see, man. We'll see. But but it really was. It was insane. It was like one of those things where from like the day we started almost, I feel like we were like, one day we'll do a live show.
Yeah.
And it always felt like, one day. It was always a one day, and then the day came and it was just amazing. It was crazy to meet so many people. It was so fun to be on stage and just...
What was your guys' favorite moment, each of y'all?
On the live show?
Yeah, on the live show.
Oof.
I loved the empty shelf items.
Right.
I thought that was like the best part.
Wait, while she's there, I'm going to say that at the end of the show, we're actually going to take you through all the empty shelf items that people brought us at the live show. So stick around for that. And Jay, go on.
My favorite segment of the live show?
Your favorite part of that night? The entire night?
I would say like seeing everyone who started this journey with us, like friends and fans, and just seeing them face to face. You know what I mean? Because oftentimes when we do this podcast, it's like we talk to the camera, right? So I have mine, you have yours. But in the podcast, like in the live podcast, you realize that the audience was the camera and that's who you're speaking to. So it was cool to have that connect, you know what I mean? Instead of speaking to the camera, I'm speaking to the people who are actually behind the camera.
Yeah, it was cool.
Which was a cool thing to do for me.
That was awesome. My favorite part was just, we did a lot of planning for the show and we were like, this segment will go like this and this segment will go like this. And then to see the segments go like that was so fun. Yeah. Also, I don't know why, but I really enjoyed playing All I Do Is Win at the end.
Bro, that was honestly, it was great. Because we discussed like playing it for our intro songs or whatever. Yeah. And then he played it in the end and I was like, you dog, you did it, bro. You snuck it in, man. Yeah, it was good. I loved it. I thought it was great. Shout out to everyone who came. Obviously, everyone that helped us put up the show. Also, shout out Prachi as well. Big help. But yeah, it was so good, man. What was your favorite moment?
I feel like such a dick for doing this after the show, by the way, because all of y'all came up to me and y'all were like, what did you think? How did the show go?
Yeah.
And
yeah, you
instinctively, I was like, that could have been so much better and that could have been so much better. Yeah. But after I went home after that night at like 6 a.m. when I reached home, I was thinking about it and I was like, yo, you guys killed it. Like, you guys did such a good job. And I'm very grateful to have you guys just be there, bro. Like,
But
fuck all my hero shit.
In your defense, though, like I think Ariana and I were the most excited because we went up to you, and then you were like, don't let my personality ruin this, guys. Like you said as well, you were like, I know, just have fun. You guys go have fun. I'll take like a second.
Yeah.
But it was sick, man. It was good.
That was okay. No, I do know my favorite moment. Right before everyone started walking in. Do you remember the 5 of us in the back room had a huddle?
Yeah.
That was my favorite moment.
That was sick,
That was awesome, man.
Yeah. That was a good moment.
Okay, so let's get into our New Year resolutions. But I kind of I didn't want to do resolutions really.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask a question that I wanted all of you all to answer that I think is a fun way to get into what your past year was like and what this year is shaping up to be.
Yeah.
So the question is, if you had to choose one word, all you get is one word to encapsulate 2023, what is that word?
Okay.
And if you could choose one word to kind of dictate or guide your 2024, what would that word be?
Okay.
Who wants to start?
I'll take this one. My word for 2023 would be discovery.
Ooh.
Right? Because I discovered a lot of things about myself that I did not know existed. Right?
Like what?
I just discovered
Sexuality. Oh.
I discovered I discovered that I love doing this. I love being in front of the camera, and I love being here with you guys. And obviously making this show is one of the best things I've done. Just discovering more things within my work, just about myself, my relationships. And I have a very clear picture moving into 2024, which leads me into my word for 2024, which would be momentum. So to carry on the same momentum that I had in 2023, which I thought was a fantastic year, into 2024 and materialize it into something cool.
Yeah.
That's sick. So you feel like you discovered a lot of things about yourself and you want to carry just the momentum of that discovery or like to actualize it in 2024.
Yeah.
I want to say, I think it's interesting that you said discovery in terms of like your love of this, because when we had Sapan on the show, he said, the funniest kid in your group is often not a great performer. And I've realized hanging with Jay's friends sometimes, bless their hearts, Jay is one of the funnier people in the group. And so, obviously you proved the haters wrong, Sapan, but also like you proved
shout out Sapan, bro.
I'm just messing with him, I guess, but not that I don't think he remembers me. But I mean, like I think I know when the show first started or before the dating episode or whatever, you're like, this is the most nervous I've ever been and this is that, and like to see you now as like Camera J, the man with a plan and the smolder.
People fucking discovered your talent, bro.
Yeah.
Like you discovered your talent while people also were like, yo, dude, this guy's sick on camera.
It's just been so much fun.
Yeah.
I think I can attribute most of it to that, just having fun. But
I thought you were gonna say I can attribute most of it to you, Adi, for giving you
obviously, bro. Like, dude, doing this show in 2021, 2022 decided to do this show. We discovered a lot, bro. It was great. I love it. Love you guys.
Good answers, man.
Yeah.
Aman?
Good answer. You want me to go next? You want to go next?
So you go next.
Do you not want to go next?
You can. I mean,
She's letting you go next, Aman.
yeah, you
please.
go next.
I fear mine is less
Ladies first, Aman. Go please.
Okay.
the first 2 times that joke was made, I chuckled. Okay, but write new material. I think
You're the writer.
I think the reason I don't want to go next is I worry mine is a little like heavier than that.
Oh no, but it's okay. We're ready
It's
for it.
unfiltered.
Yeah, it is. You want to go next?
No, you. I mean,
Guys, just fucking go, bro.
Okay.
Well,
it's
guys,
like when you're talking to your boyfriend on the phone, you're like, you put the phone down. You put the phone down.
That is not like me talking to my girlfriend. But I'm gonna say,
guys, keep in mind this is HST Unfiltered, so we are gonna get into some heavier topics. So do not shy away from anything you want to say.
I'm not. Obviously, I'm a little nervous to talk about this, but we've spoken about heavier things before. I think my word to describe 2023 was extreme, and not in like, I skied and jet skied and extreme sports. It was just like I lived in a lot of extremes. There were like extreme highs, extreme lows, a lot of professional highs. I'm working on something that maybe 2 years ago I would have said is one of my dream projects. I'm working on this, and this is gaining a lot of momentum.
Also on your dream projects.
Yeah, it is. No, 100%. And it's also like I'm just professionally, like the few years before 2023, I had, between COVID and like my health and stuff, like my professional life took a bit of a dip, and obviously that makes you question it, because anyway I've taken a chance on the career I've picked. And so then to come into 2023 and be like, you know what, I am actually proving myself wrong more than anything, it was cool. And so that was an extreme high, and then there were some super extreme lows, some losses in the family, some people who were close to me, some ups and downs just in terms of like my health mainly, just because while I had a lot of extreme professional highs, I think living at that extreme came at the cost of me.
Sure.
And I fell sick a lot, which didn't happen in 2022 and 2021 post my surgery. It didn't. It was like I had finally gone to a place I was healthy, and this year like I lost a lot of that footing. And now going into 2024, the focus that I want to, like the word I want to choose is healthy. And I mean a lot of it is like physically healthy, because I do not want to be existing at the cost of myself. But also like, sure, I think that helps me be more mentally healthy, and that helps me be more healthy in my relationships and my friendships. And
do you guys remember the work-life balance unfiltered we had done, where we were you guys were on the spectrum of like, hey, work-life balance is very important, and we were kind of suggesting that you have to test those extremes. I feel like 2023 for you was testing those extremes, and we could see, bro, like even at shoots you were spread very thin,
bro.
So I'm excited for you to now find the balance that is sustainable.
And it's tough, because I've had a lot of reflection going into the new year and a lot of time to think, and my health coming into this year, full disclosure, has not been the best. Like obviously, touch wood, I'm healthy, I'm alive, but there are things that, like small things,
I don't think it's real wood, just saying.
there are things that decrease my quality of life that I don't want anymore. And I was thinking about it, and I think what I missed a lot last year is I had zero alone time. And so I would tell people, I'm living at a lot of extremes, and they were like, something has to go, like stop meeting people so much, or stop, quit a job or do something. And I was just like, yeah, maybe I should. And then I thought about it, and like the type of person I am, I do gain energy from meeting my friends. I do want to stay in touch with people. I do enjoy that. And that's not something I want to give up. But at the same time, or spending time with my girlfriend, at the same time, I don't have time to just sit. Like I haven't watched a TV show in months, bro. I haven't played like Spider-Man 2 yet. And Spider-Man, I was so excited for this game to come out. The only time I fucking built a Lego set was the night before I got COVID. Like, I haven't had time to just be, bro. And even when I'm just being, sometimes I feel guilty for just being, because there's like 20 things to do.
Dude, to your credit though, we had a long conversation, all of us as a crew, and you were like, I am spread thin and I am dealing with all of these things, and all of us gave you suggestions or whatever. And then literally like the next week, we could see your priorities shift. I think you reprioritized really well, and you actually ended off the year pretty strong. Compared to what you were like mid-year, you were spread super thin.
I thought so, and then I realized no, I didn't. I just came at my health really deteriorated going into the end of the year.
Trying to add some positivity to that.
No, I know. But it was like, even on this show, right? Like the day I had fucking COVID, and I didn't know I had COVID, and I popped 2 croissants and an Ondem, and we shot a whole fucking episode.
That was a great episode.
But that was a day that I literally puked my guts out, and then pulled up on set completely out of my mind, and I looked at Jane. I was like, "This is my flu game."
But no, you were really good though.
No, but
it was a good episode.
That's my point. Like, I do not want to live like that anymore. And whatever healthy living means in 2024, I'm discovering. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
But yeah,
Ariana.
Wait, sorry. What was your word for 2024?
Healthy.
And what was your extreme? Got it.
extreme. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
My word for 2023 is favorite, because it was my favorite year of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Wow. Suck
I
it.
feel like
all the other years.
Really?
yeah. I feel like every year I live.
What happened? Like, what was so good about last?
I'll tell you.
It was great, dude.
It really was lovely, and I feel like a lot of aspects of my life just like fell into place. I was at a job and I didn't really like the job, and then I got this gig, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. This is my calling in life, just to talk. Are you kidding? It's my life. It's like live stream.
Sure.
So this was amazing. Then I had a lot of movie moments, like romantically, and I was like, this is amazing.
Share one.
like when I went for this concert and I had no contact with this guy, and then from across the room our eyes
No, don't share one
connected.
you've already shared on the show. Share
hasn't.
another one. She has.
She hasn't shared this one.
She hasn't shared this one.
Of course you have.
No, she just
I
told
have
us.
shared it. No, I have shared
This is
it.
a different one.
No, you're right. You're right, Adi. Adi is my only true fan in this room.
When did you share this?
Oh, were you not there? Oh.
I had COVID.
Ooh, what happened there? Was it off the entire time?
I hope not. Was it?
Okay.
Okay.
Would have been your least favorite year. if that-
Well,
Missed that.
Yeah,
You started
no,
going to
no.
the gym as well.
yeah,
You
great
know?
romantic years
Yeah.
and great health year. For me personally, it was a great health year. I went to the gym like every single day of the week. So
Nice.
that was lovely.
Yeah.
And I feel like I think I was just prioritizing myself this year.
Balling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, I always say that everything happens for the best and everything happens for a reason. And like even in my life when really bad things happened this year, I was never scared. Like I was never like, this is really bad.
Sure,
I was
you
just
felt
like,
equipped.
yeah, I was like, I know something amazing is going to come out.
And what's your word for the next year?
And my word for the next year is opportunity.
All right.
Because I just feel like I've worked really hard to get to this place in my life where I feel like whatever opportunities will come my way now, I deserve them. And like deserve to have them. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not ready for this, or like, oh no, that's not my thing, or whatever. I'll just be like, yes, it is my year of seizing the opportunities that come my way.
That
All
is
right. That's great.
incredible because like
Incredible.
2 unfiltered ago, whatever, when we were talking about, or one
Imposter
unfiltered ago,
syndrome.
imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
was
And she was
just
like,
thinking
I
about
don't even know if I'm worthy enough to have imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
And now the opportunity is my bitch or whatever.
I know,
right? That's
yeah.
great. That's
that. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool. man.
growth.
I like
and
that.
Yeah.
that's part of this show, bro, is growth, right?
It
That was a
is.
big thing we started with. Is like, as a group of friends or whatever, we sometimes hide like how you're truly feeling, and being able to talk to people and share these things helps you grow.
Yeah.
You know?
And a lot of times, the hard conversations, like that's what Unfiltered, we started Unfiltered because it's like, okay, what do groups of like what do boys groups not talk about? Like your feelings or what's really going on with you. And yeah, I think having these conversations really helps me a ton, kind of put everything into perspective as well.
Yeah, I realized when you like, and you guys should do this at home as well if you can. When you like vocalize things, while you're vocalizing things, sometimes things that you don't even realize become clear. Like
Yeah,
you'd say
you figure out your
something-
thoughts if you talk to people about
yeah.
it.
Or if you don't have anyone to talk to the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, send us an email or something less
No, no.
depressing, bro. Like,
No, it's not depressing at all. I talk to myself all the
yeah, but
time.
not in the mirror. I talk to myself too, but not in the mirror.
Do you guys have a inner monologue?
Yeah, of course. It's been with me all my
Who
life.
doesn't,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah,
I
who
do too. No,
doesn't?
because I read about people online who
I
don't.
have- I have actually.
Which is
Yeah,
why I'm
yeah,
asking. 'Cause
yeah, yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like, bro, of course.
Because you've been with yourself all your life.
Yeah.
Like you are your best friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And your biggest hater because you know everything.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Yeah, of
Right?
course.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, big man, big dog.
Hey.
The word I picked for 2023 was discipline.
Lovely.
I feel like I had to exercise a lot of discipline with work life, like doing the show. And then I feel like this happened to me a lot where because the show was so successful, people would meet me and be like, hey, dude, are you still doing music? And you have to have the discipline to be like, yeah, bro, you'll see. You'll see in due time. I don't want to show you right now, but you'll see. Just
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
Discipline to not punch
It's
them in the
annoying.
face.
Yeah. Oh, you'll all see.
Like the Arthur handshake meme.
But also discipline in like financial discipline, making good investments. I feel like really marked this year for me. And yeah, just the word for next year is fun.
Yeah.
Must
Just wanna have
be.
fun.
All right.
I feel like worked very hard this year.
Yes.
Very, very hard.
Yes.
Late nights,
Yes.
know? And now I just want to put shit out there for you guys.
Yeah.
Reap the rewards.
Yeah.
Have fun with friends.
Yeah, for
Lovely.
sure, bro.
That's what life's about.
I love that, man. Yeah, that is what
That is
life's about.
Honestly, it is.
Yeah.
Work
That's
hard,
great.
play hard.
We have a special guest in the studio, guys. We have
Yeah.
Malik in the studio as well.
So
Malik,
for,
do you
wait,
guys
wait.
wanna-
For you guys who don't know, Malika is the person who is the friend who gave us this shelf item.
She's actually given us a lot of shelves. She gave us the So give us another one as well. Do you find that golden statue?
The Buddha.
Yeah.
But also she's been on the channel before, right?
Yes.
She's been on the.
The Pursue
Yeah.
taste test as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes.
HST veteran, Malik.
Do you want to hand her the mic?
Yeah.
You want to say hi?
Sure. Hey everyone, how are you?
Go ahead. You want to interview her a little bit?
Do you have any reflections of the past year?
I do actually, and Adi actually knows my words. We did this New Year's Eve. My word for 2023 was adventure. I went on a bunch of trips with my friends. I went to Nepal with my college friends, Puerto Rico with my 3 besties. I went to the Dominican Republic, a bunch of work trips to new cities. I went to a bunch of live music shows, and all of this was not planned. Like I didn't plan any of this. I just said yes and I went. And so yeah, that was adventure. And then this year I want to be more authentic. I want to be more of myself, and I want to take risks similar to you, Ariana, that are more meaningful to me. Like I want to do things for myself. So adventure and authentic.
All right.
Awesome. I think
Let's go.
Malika also. I feel like you researched your Instagram page recently, right? Is that something that you're risking?
Yeah, it
that
is,
is
for
something
sure.
I'm risking.
Let's tag it right here. Aryan, tag it. And
yeah,
if you
help
guys are
with
interested,
Mali.
yeah, you
we'll
want to
put
tell
all
us?
the-
Sure,
we'll put all the
for sure.
information
So
in the
one of my
bio.
goals for this year was to just post more. I think similar to you, Adi, I am a little bit of a perfectionist, and I was scared to like post stuff, and I was like, this isn't like cool enough or whatever, and so I wouldn't post things. But this year I just want to like put stuff out there and just see where it goes. But yeah, my page, Health with Mali, it's basically about women's health, fitness, and wellness. And I'm really passionate about most of those things. A lot of reasons why Jay and I also bonded was through fitness. And so, yeah.
Awesome. We have a lot of women
Follow
watching. I
my
think it'll be
page.
really beneficial for you.
Yeah, it will. If you guys are women and you're into fitness, or if you're anyone and you're into fitness, go follow Health with Molly.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Yeah.
I have a question. You said your word for this year was fun
Yeah.
with friends. But you are literally starting the year off doing a 75 hard, right?
With friends.
But hard, bro.
But that's fun for me.
no,
Like,
that-
okay,
yeah.
So you want to tell them what the 75 hard is?
So, well, basically, Aditya and I started a challenge with a few of our friends, and it's basically our modified version of 75 hard. I'm sure you guys, if you aren't familiar with it, it's a challenge that you have to follow for 75 days. And in the original challenge, if you mess up, you have to go back and repeat 75 days, but we aren't going to do that because we're not going to mess up.
No, we do have a penalty for messing up, which is a really high fee that you have to pay.
Yeah.
So that is
Nobody's
a
trying to pay
deterrent
that fee,
for
dude.
sure. Yeah.
So it's basically, well, it revolves around 3 core tenets, this one in particular. We got to wake up at 6 a.m. We got to get at least 90 minutes of a workout in every single day. And we have to not drink or, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. No, there's one more thing, which is each of us on the group has taken up one extremely challenging personal task that we want to achieve. So for Dishan and myself, it's the album that we're putting out. Good things take time.
Take time,
For
yeah.
Jay, it's opening his gym. And for the other two in the group, it's to make their businesses cash flow positive. So that is the fun part, Aman. Like for us, it's
Yeah.
like we're working to
Yeah.
that.
I
Yeah,
think
but
when he first brought this idea to me, it is extreme, but I did it for like the first week and it sucked. Like it sucked so bad. But I think when you start getting into it, everyone is finding the fun in the suck together. Everyone's posting their workouts every day in the morning. Like it's fun to wake up.
Yeah, it's
like
fun.
it is actually cool to wake up and either you're the first person or you're the last person. You see everyone else's like
Brushing
pics because that's the thing.
Wow.
And,
What fun.
No, it really is. It's like these guys are awake with you when nobody else is awake. Nobody else is gonna hit you up at that time.
That's mad
It's-
romantic.
it's
bro. I
cool,
would
bro.
say.
It's also like it's a little bit of competition. I love.
Yeah.
I thrive off that.
The reason I say that is because you said 2023 was discipline, and this is like the definition of fucking discipline. You're waking up at 6 a.m., you're exercising for 90 minutes,
But that's
you're
the fun.
giving something
But
up.
that's the fun as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. I
No,
mean,
no,
I
I
understand.
agree. I
Right?
agree
Like-
with you. It's it's paradoxical.
Right, because you can't go, you cannot realistically do like a super late night with friends because you have to fucking wake up at 6.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I guess
I think the fun that I was referring to was the fun of enjoying success, which is a much better kind of fun than going out and drinking with your friends.
course.
It's like it's a more sustained high.
and that's something again I want to talk about.
Well, there's also
because-
12 months in a year, guys. So after 75 hard, we
No, yeah,
we
you
can
gotta
rage
let
as
things
well,
suck for you to have
sure,
fun
for
as
sure.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
We are gonna
I'm gonna go off for a month after the 75 hard,
that's
bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
fun.
No, it'll be fun.
No, but I was gonna say it's interesting that you say that you want to enjoy your success, because on the last Unfiltered, that was your big thing, right? Where you were like, oh, I have to constantly be a hater to improve. And I think part of you looking back, and part of this was also the live show, I think, in a way, because it was a way for us to kind of get our flowers that we hadn't really received. And I know that sounds like a place of ego, but it's not. Like, yeah, you read comments, yeah, you'll have random people drunk people come up to you and be like, oh, bro, great show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you never get to see people who actually care, who actually traveled from far,
Yeah.
who actually give parts of themselves to us and attach parts of themselves to us. And the fact that we can have that impact on people and we could see that impact was also one of my favorite parts of the show, because we are receiving flowers. And
Bro, and speaking of receiving flowers, the week after that, we got nominated for Best Sport of the Year.
Oh yeah, dude,
by
that's
Cosmo.
so
And
crazy, man.
Guys, we are
insane.
shooting this on the 11th of Jan. The award ceremony is in 3 days. We don't know right now if
Yeah,
we've won.
yeah, yeah.
By the time you see this, we would have either won or lost.
Yeah.
So
but it's still cool, man. It's
Yeah.
still cool to be nominated for something like this. You know?
like, even if we haven't won, it feels like we won.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, it is cool.
We literally, it was the 31st of the year, and I'm
Yeah.
at like a family lunch, and I see Adi's calling our group. He never calls the entire group, bro. It's like, what dial? And I pick up the phone. He's like, guys, I gotta tell you all something crazy. And then he
Yeah.
gives us this news, and we were like,
Yeah.
what?
yeah, man, it's crazy.
like,
yeah.
Yeah. Also, because I know we've all grown up, obviously, in the YouTube age, looking up to YouTubers and fitness YouTubers and whoever, and to other people, we get to be that
Yeah.
for them, and that was really cool to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I,
was
I didn't think of it like that.
You don't think it was like-
Dude,
I thought it was
I thought you were going to say that we were in the category with some of the people we looked up to.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I was going to say. No, I'm saying like, bro, I enjoyed my time on YouTube so much as a teenager, and I grew so much from watching some of my favorite creators. To be that for someone else, for someone younger who maybe doesn't know what they want to do. Maybe they want to do music. Maybe they want to do fitness. Maybe they want to do whatever.
Yeah, and I think he's saying that because it was a fan-picked category. Like,
Yeah.
they literally just put up a poll.
yeah.
And based on the responses they got, they picked the nomination. So there were literally people who watch this show who follow Cosmo, who were like, having said that show is the best.
Which is
That's
wild
wild.
to
That's
me, bro.
awesome, yeah.
It's cool to be in that position is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like it's cool.
Yeah,
It
let's
is true
hope
what
we
they
win,
say.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, win or lose. Honestly,
we
doesn't-
won,
honestly,
bro. It's
Yeah.
we've won.
With
No, but
fans
I wanna
like
win. I wanna
these,
No.
you guys are the real winners. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we're not gonna stop making videos if we lose. You know what I mean? So
Make sure we win or we
Yeah.
stop
fine.
making
Yeah,
videos. Threaten them. Yeah, dude.
What a year, though, guys. Give it
What
up
a year.
for
Amazing year.
beautiful year.
also shout out to the big man Sid. He's not here right now, but huge part of this year for us.
Yeah, man.
Of
obviously.
course.
Man, he's gonna run the marathon as well.
Yeah.
If we had to
So-
pick a word for Sid, what would we pick?
For 2023,
Say?
Probably like.
I want to say emergence.
ooh,
Oh,
lovely
What
word.
a word.
Amazing
You
word.
Yeah, he did. He emerged,
He
from
emerged.
his cocoon into a
Yeah.
butterfly.
But he also held it down for us, man. I feel like he really calms us all down in a way, you know. So
Sure.
some to do with that.
We'll stick
an
with
anchor.
we'll stick
I
with
would say-
emojis.
I would say anchor.
He
You know what I
emerged
mean?
as the
That's
anchor.
his impact on you, bro. I'm talking about his impact on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, and I think it was,
maybe.
yeah,
Emergence is cool then
Emergence.
in that
Funny word.
sense.
yeah.
Great word.
I don't know what his goals are for 2024,
Yeah.
so I don't want to comment on his behalf. But yeah, we love you, Sid. God bless.
Yeah.
So, you know what? We're on a podcast. Let me tell you all a story that happened, and then we can talk about this. I was out super late with one of my friends, and then his friends were dropping me home, and there's these two dudes I barely knew, and they started arguing. They might have been a little intoxicated, and they started arguing because one of them was like, yo, they were telling me about their day, and apparently this guy texted him saying, yo, we'll go out, then we'll go home and nap, and then we'll rally again. And the other guy was like, as a grown man, you should not nap. And the first guy was like, bro, naps make you live. And the other guy was like, grown men should not be napping. And I was like, you know what, this is the exact kind of dumb shit we talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, I feel very strongly about this as well, bro, because I take a lot of naps.
You got a nap, bro.
Got a nap. Like, you got a nap.
I do agree. It's kind of like a childish thing to do, though.
No, but the thing
It's
is,
childish.
The thing is, it really depends on your workload, right? If you are up at ridiculous times and you have to have a high output for the rest of the day,
Don't
then-
defend yourself. It's
Yeah.
fine, man.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
we're not talking about you, man. No one's targeting you, bro.
No. This is in general for people. If you need to take like a 20 to 30 minute nap at some point in the day when you get the time, fucking go for it. If you have to give 100% of yourself to every activity after.
I love a nap. Like,
Yeah.
there is nothing
Yeah.
I love more than a nap. I'll tell you why I love naps. Sometimes I like wake up extra early in the morning just so I'll be sleepy enough in the afternoon to nap. I love naps. I'm a big napper.
Yeah, I'm a
big
napper
fan.
for sure, bro.
No,
I'm a big
I mean,
napper.
the main thing to say is you are not any less of any gender if you nap. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's the
Oh
first
yeah,
thing.
no, but just
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking naps versus
I
no
would say
naps.
just prioritize your sleep. Just sleep normally like a normal
Well,
human.
so the guy was like, oh, we'd go out the whole night before. Then we'd
These
have a
guys are
brunch.
idiots. But
Well,
yeah.
They were having a good time, and they were like, oh, we'd go out the whole night. And this guy was like, then you take a power nap so that you have the energy to rally for the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, dude.
Right? That's a good, I mean, sometimes a good power nap.
Yeah.
Get in,
To
we were,
nap on
But-
while you're drunk and then to wake up, are you mad?
Yeah, no. This conversation aside, you're saying prioritize sleep. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes there's too much shit happening.
That's
Sometimes
what
you want to
prioritize means.
No, bro, but sometimes you want to prioritize spending time with people. And if you
So
can't
I understand
in your
once,
normal work
twice
day,
in the week, but every day to nap.
I would love an
seems
everyday
odd.
nap.
Bro, a power
It's
nap
only
is
my dream life.
a power
it really depends on your schedule, I
I
feel.
understand your schedule, which is why your nap seems warranted to me.
Yeah.
But
now look me in the
Ariana-
eye and tell me my naps aren't warranted.
you said you wake up early so you can nap. Just
I
do
think-
it.
No, wait. I'll tell you guys what. Ariana shows up at the gym every single day
Yeah.
at 7 a.m. or within an hour of that, and she works out like a beast. Okay, so if she wants to nap, she can take a
Also,
goddamn nap.
you don't nap every day. You work.
No, I work, but when I was not working, and even when I work, honestly, when you're working from home,
Yeah.
love a little musty
Take a
snooze,
little
huh?
nap, dude.
Yeah,
So
that's the benefit.
The best part of
from home.
honestly waking up in the morning for me is the first 15 minutes where like I'm making my pour over. The only
Oh,
reason
this
I would
guy.
love a nap is so that I can make a second batch.
Ah,
You know?
lovely, lovely.
You know,
Malik,
so-
do you have any information on naps for us? Are they good? Are they bad? For women and men?
And your opinion on them.
I don't like naps just because I take a lot of time to fall asleep. So like a quick nap is not gonna work for me. Like
Impossible.
it just takes up too much time. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say I take a lot of time to fall asleep at night. Like I have this whole process and I need to do it so I can fall asleep. But napping, bro, I
yeah.
can nap anytime, anywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't. That, is it?
I'm the lightest sleeper. I can only sleep well in my own bed with my own specific temperature, my own blanket.
And the light also. I don't like
eye mask,
yeah.
Yo,
I need my
I can nap
things.
on command, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
dude, trust me. Towards the middle of the day, if I sit down, I'll fucking fall
same,
asleep,
bro. Get sleepy, bro. Give me my
Yeah,
coffee. You know
it's
what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy,
Yeah.
but
An after school nap was too good though.
Okay.
oh,
So
yo,
was-
after school nap,
It was too
after
good.
school nap was good,
Bro,
It was
After
good.
school
Little
nap
dangerous
during
though.
the monsoon
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, dude.
Those
Yeah.
were good.
Naps
Yeah.
in school during monsoon, even better.
Your
And-
naps in school were elite, bro. I feel like sometimes the teacher was really nice. She just see you and just walk away. You know
I'm
what I
trying
mean?
to find a way to transition from naps to what I want to go
So
to.
I have a story that may or may not help. I just want to tell the story. But basically, I was at one of the places all of us have frequented and have gone to. And one thing you do is like you go there for a meal, and it's usually a good, like heavy, solid, meal.
Yeah.
And I recently discovered, you know this, I don't go there as often as you guys. They have a fucking siesta room,
Yeah.
which is literally just
Yeah.
a
It's a lap
blacked out room with
nap room.
AC and like a place to lounge, bro.
Like-
What a fucking setup. Imagine going there, eating a banging meal on a Sunday,
There's a
and
lot
then
of
just passing out.
offices around as well. So if you want to go get a nap in, you
Yeah,
can.
dude, insane, dude. What a life. A siesta room?
Dude, that's why a lot of cultures actually have naps
Yeah, dude, napping is
inbuilt
really-
into them. So
Yeah,
you know, if
and-
you guys want to take a midday snooze, go for it. You know.
And even though I love the Drake lyric where he goes, I don't take naps. Have you heard this song? It's like one of my favorite Drake lyrics.
Yeah.
I do take a nap, and you know.
What's
Hey,
the
yo,
full lyric?
he's been taking naps recently as well because
I
we've
took
been
like 2 and then I was over it.
we've been waking up. Yeah, but then this dude's like dead during the workout as well. You see how like energetic we are at the sesh. That's what a
Yeah.
nap can do for you, bro. Stop resisting. Get on.
But I think it's a
goddamn
cycle,
train,
like
dude.
where if I nap, then I don't sleep at night, and then I have to nap again, and then I don't sleep at night.
But bro,
Yeah,
your
that's pretty
workload,
nice.
I know your workload as well. It's super high. I feel like you will be tired regardless.
No, I think if you're out, most of the day I'm just out everywhere. Like, 8 to 12 I'm somewhere, and then 12 to 3 if I'm out, it defeats the temptation of a nap. Just be out.
So, I mean, tell us what y'all think, if y'all are team nap or not team nap, to nap or not to nap. And also, one thing about naps is sometimes you have really weird dreams.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
Unlike those weird dreams, we had some really good dreams come true, which is a lot of you bringing your shelf items.
Hey,
You know
What a
thing?
segue.
my man, my man.
So, let's
That's
move
really
on to the
good.
next segment.
So we have a box here full of full of all of the empty shelf items you guys brought for our live show. So we're gonna just pick out one by one and go through all of them. Which one you want to start with?
Okay, so these are basically red balloons. Now, I think the girl that got these because in our IG bio, we have a red balloon after it. And I don't think any of us have ever addressed that until this live
Yeah.
thing came
Yeah.
out, like until this empty shelf item came out,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool. Like literally, we have never addressed or used it in any of the marketing or
No, we use it in all the marketing.
Reply
No,
to
but
like
like-
texts and stuff.
but like we don't use it actively anywhere else.
No,
No,
we
we
do.
use it.
Oh.
No, but also, so she was like, "Oh, every time I see a red balloon, I think of you guys." And then Adi told us he doesn't know why he put the balloon in our bio when he made it. He just did because it felt like the vibe. And honestly, I remember seeing the balloon. I was like, "Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
vibe, dude.
that is the
That
vibe.
is the vibe."
June 22 is when we made the Instagram bio. I mean, the Instagram
Yeah.
page, and the bio hasn't changed only since then
Yeah,
Insane.
with this balloon.
the red balloon.
Lovely.
And so she got us a bag of red balloons, which was so thoughtful and sweet and lovely.
Yeah,
And
I thought it was such a great gift.
Did you
Yeah.
just open the balloons up?
It
Yeah.
was the perfect. I
So-
think it was the perfect gift to get.
Yeah. But to let you know, there was obviously one winner from all of these items that is going to end up on this shelf. So I want to reveal the winner to you yet. Maybe it's this.
Maybe it is this.
maybe it is this.
Maybe it
But
is.
let's
maybe
pull
it
out the
isn't,
second
but, you know.
item.
Put out your votes in the comments of who you think won.
And also, if you were the person who gave this to us, comment down below that you were, because I think it'll be cool to
Yeah.
just.
Okay, so this one is a very interesting one
Yeah.
because this I felt very strongly against taking this.
Yeah.
Me too. I
Like-
asked her 10 times. Are you
Yeah.
sure you
Yeah.
want to give this to
Because
us?
this, guys, is a journey. So someone made a scrapbook for their friend and she is giving it away to us because
Well, wait, before you tell that story,
Yeah.
we met her outside and she was oh so lovely. And she was like, "Yeah, my best friend made me the scrapbook and it meant so much to me that I would carry it around with me
wow.
everywhere I went."
And they used to watch the show together.
And they would
Yeah.
watch the show or whatever. But before all of that, before us, this was like their journey together. And we were like, "Wow, are you sure you want to give that to us?" And she was like, "You know what? I spoke to her and we've agreed that we will give it to you. And hey, don't worry about it. I have a PDF." And we were like, "Oh, amazing.
Okay, cool.
How
Yeah.
sweet. Both of them have put their heart and soul into this. They're giving us a part of their friendship."
Why? Why?
just to give her a face, you know?
But then,
Yeah. No,
I just-
so going into the show, Ariana and I were under the impression that this was like
Oh, so cute.
like
Yeah.
wholesome,
Yeah.
cute friendship, and she was giving us a part of that, right? And she was like, "You guys are a part of our friendship." Get to the show.
Yeah, it turned nasty.
And
bro.
Adi goes, "Are you sure you want to give this to us?" She's like, "Yeah, we had a falling out recently, so I don't want it."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Hold on."
It was kind of
bro."
crazy.
It
It was
was-
like top 10 betrayals of all time.
Her friend and her had a falling out, and she decided, and she was like, her speaking to her friend was like, you know what? I hate you. I'm giving the scrapbook away. And
But,
so
you know, as with lifelong friends, you will have falling outs.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys will eventually.
Have
That's what we were
fallings
telling
You
her.
know.
Like, yo, you might in 3 months
Yeah.
get back with this friend. So
Yeah.
just keep this. And the offer still stands. If you do, just message us on social media. We'll send this back to you.
yes,
Yeah.
and we are all very
Friendship
touched.
breakups are worse than like.
For sure.
Oh, 100%, dude. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another contender. Let's move on. This one's
Great
cool,
one.
man.
This was awesome.
Oh,
This
this
one's
was
cool.
so cool.
There was a guy who came for the show with his friend who was a big fan, and he'd never watched the show.
Yeah.
But his friend was like, yo, we should bring an empty item regardless. And this dude
Ended
gets
up being
us
really
his
cool.
first
Yeah.
drumsticks ever.
Yeah. Which is really
Insane.
cool.
It's very special, bro. I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
given mine to anyone, and I don't think I will ever.
Yeah.
And
But-
he's like a professional drummer. Also, his dad gave him those drumsticks. And he was
Whoa.
like, before the show, she sent me these reels and she was like, get something along these lines. And he was like, I instantly knew that's something that meant a lot to me that I would love to share with people are my drumsticks. And it was so fucking cool, bro. And it's like, again, these things mean a lot to us
This
because
is so
Yeah.
kind. Yeah.
we, we're making silly, goofy videos about napping. And, for you to give us something that's so special makes us feel special. So thank you.
Awesome.
Arey amma.
Another
Yeah, I love
contender. Jay, pull out. Probably the laziest one, Chalo. Let's see what you pull out.
Oh, don't fuck with me right now, bro.
I just threw him under the bus.
No,
No, this one.
No.
This Adi is such a.
This wasn't it.
He's baiting me into doing
I
something
know what he
I
was
don't-
talking about, I
He's
think.
baiting me into something I don't want to do, so I'm not going to do it. Well, this girl loves her socks and she's known for her socks, so she
Yeah.
gave us a sock.
She said she always wears funky socks,
Yeah,
and that's
it's
how
a-
people.
This is a funky sock.
Yo, me too, man. I'm
Yeah,
a big sock
shout
person.
shout out Aman.
And my
He
socks.
loves
And what's
funky
really
socks.
sad is on the day of the live show, that was the only fucking day I pulled out my only non-pair of funky socks because I was like, I don't want to take attention away, from the rest of us.
You're stealing attention.
Yeah, man. And then she was like, oh, everyone knows me for my socks. And I was like, oh my god, me too. And then she was like, what socks you wearing? And then I had to show these fucking depressing green socks.
Embarrassing.
It was pretty embarrassing. Man.
Okay, Chuck. Oh, this one was amazing. Do you remember this one?
This one was really cool, actually.
Oh,
this is
shit.
lovely.
So people at the live show also might not know about this item because
Yeah.
Yeah.
the person who brought it was I made eye contact with her because I knew she had an item and I was
Yeah.
like, do you want to go next? And she was like, no, I'm
No,
super
no.
shy, so I'll give it to y'all after.
That was also a contender for one of my favorite moments of the show because this girl came to the show alone and she was very shy, very nervous to
Yeah.
even come talk to us after. And we met her after and she was like the sweetest person ever. And
Yeah, it was really nice.
she got us this item because she was very insecure about how she looked and she felt comfort in this show.
yeah.
And obviously we assured her that there's nothing to be insecure about. She's beautiful, she's amazing.
Yeah.
And I just loved the fact
Yeah.
that
It
she
was a
even
cool
came,
one, man.
you
Yeah,
know?
it was good.
I have a story about her too. Can I share? So before the show started, she came early, and I went outside to just hang with like people who came early, the fans. And so I started talking to her, and I was like, how did you find out about the show? And like, how do you watch it? So she saw one of your reels, and she started watching the show with her dad, and she was talking about how like that was the first time she felt like her dad was her friend. Like she really
Oh,
bonded
whoa.
with her dad through the show. And I thought that was really sweet.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Well, you know who you
I
are.
wonder-
Thank you so much for the item, honestly.
I wonder if it
great.
was the first HST Unfiltered where we spoke about our relationships with dads.
With dads,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
That would be cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
would
That
be
is
cool.
so lovely.
What a full
Alright.
circle moment.
I'll do
Really
two of
cute.
these in one go.
Yeah, I wonder why, Because they're lame.
No, man.
There's no need to be a dick about
Yeah,
it, bro.
just
Come
kidding,
on, dog. This one, well, one of my friends gave me this shaker because it was her first shaker ever. And if you guys go to the gym, you obviously have a shaker and you know how much it means to you.
I didn't know it was her first shaker ever. Sorry.
Yeah, she told us
that's
that.
actually nice. Sorry.
First shaker ever.
I thought she just got us a fucking shaker.
It was
bro.
no, there's a
Sorry,
significance
sorry.
to this,
Smell
bro.
it now. Just smell
I
it.
am not gonna smell it. Dude, I love you, but this is your first shaker ever. There's no way I'm gonna smell this.
Please,
Okay?
please, come
There's
on.
no chance.
Please, for the show, bro.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you cleaned it really well. Want to smell it? There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's smell anything. The second one was a comment, one of our favorite comments, which have you guys seen this?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have.
Which someone laminated and got for us. So this one as well. It's gonna be a bookmark.
Yeah.
It's a good one. This was tailor made for the live show.
Well, read it out, man. For our audio only listeners.
You look like you eat South Bombay for breakfast.
Yeah, I remember early on in the show, we used to get a lot of like South Bombay comments or whatever, and we didn't really mind. And then one day we saw this, and I could not stop laughing. I was like,
Yeah,
this is hilarious. This is so funny, and it's nice to have it immortalized and
Yeah.
kept on the shelf. So it did mean something. It wasn't lame as some in this room have suggested.
I didn't know that was a comment.
Yeah.
I just thought she just said,
No.
got it.
No, it
This was pre-Ariana
yeah,
era.
it was a hate comment. We just
Well,
said.
you know what? Pre-Ariana era was the era where I would watch HST.
Oh, shit,
And
did
I
you
was a
comment
fan, and then I became... I'm still a fan.
Before we get into the last item we have, we also had mugs made up for the live show.
Woohoo!
So that was another cool thing.
Sexy ass mugs.
Yeah,
Stunning
man.
mugs.
And
Okay.
exclusive. You could have only gotten it there.
Now this item, it's a letter. So basically, the person. Okay, how do I say this story?
Okay,
It's so complicated.
a friend of this person came to the show, and she was like, "Hey, so my friend really loves you guys, and she was studying to get into a master's program, and she would always watch your show to de-stress, and you guys kind of helped her get through it. And at the times where she felt like, maybe I'm not gonna make it, maybe I'm not good enough to get into a program that I want to, or maybe it's just not gonna happen for me. Finally, something came through, and
No,
she
wait,
was
wait,
like,
wait,
There's a
wait,
lot
don't-
more to
don't-
the story,
yeah.
bro. So basically,
yeah.
you want to tell us?
Sure. So she was actually planning to even come for the live show. She's from Delhi. And
Yeah.
she was planning to fly into Bombay to come for the live show. But for some reason, she couldn't make it. Her
No,
friend.
she said that she hadn't gotten into any masters yet, and so she didn't want to get distracted.
Sure.
And she was like, I want to just stay in Delhi and focus because I'm so worried I won't get into my masters, because instead of doing these applications, I was watching
watching
HST.
show.
yeah.
But her friend, while on the way to the live show, got a call from this friend who's busy applying to these colleges, saying that she got into Columbia University for her master's. And her friend brought us the actual acceptance letter that she received for that.
That's amazing.
I have full goosebumps.
It was too cool. And I think we can even play this clip, Aryan, from the live show of us finding out what happened there.
Hi. So I have an envelope which I will explain. So our common friend, don't record me. Our common friend, Amya, she is nuts. But in a positive way for your podcast, because she's a very big fan and she uses your podcast as a conversation starter. Especially the story about a man slathering shit all over himself. And she sits in the library and says, I'm going to work on my master's application, and then she puts on her AirPods and then she watches your podcast. She's from Delhi, so she was going to come stay with me in Bombay, and she really wanted to, and then I told her come for the show. And she said no, because I'm not going to get into a master's program and I'll fail and I'll waste all my parents' money. So she was really stressed. But then this morning, exciting. She received a response from Columbia University.
What a cool item.
She's also flying. She's not. But yeah, that was the story.
You know, we always joke that we have the most intellectual fans, but we actually
Guys, watch HST and get into Columbia. Legally, that's a joke, but yes.
We might need to blur out her address and stuff, I think. But
Come on, man.
it's keeping
No,
keeping
good
our
call,
fans
good
safe,
call.
man. Keeping
you're
our
good,
fans
dog, you're
safe. But yeah, basically the whole point of that story is watch HST and get into your dream school. Am I right? What good fun. But no, for real though. Again, this
That's
was
amazing.
insane because these moments like where you get into your dream college or you get your first pair of drumsticks or whatever these are, these canon events, right?
Yeah, these are pretty significant
They're
moments.
significant moments, and for someone to share that with us means the fucking world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's cool. It's a privilege to have people share this
Yeah.
kind of stuff with us,
And
man.
that's what it is, right? Because when we realize that, hey, you know what, we are a friend group and our viewer is another person in our friend group.
Yeah.
This stuff makes it feel that way because we are celebrating people's wins and losses in terms of the scrapbook with their
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, but from all of these, we had to unfortunately pick one
Yeah.
that goes up on the shelf. And I think the final three that we came down to were the scrapbook,
Yeah.
the balloons,
Yes.
and the letter, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Now, we kind of ruled out the scrapbook because of the fact that it was.
And well, we
Yeah.
believe in friendship, man. This is
Yeah.
a show about
Yeah.
friendship. You guys will get back together, and we
Yeah.
will send this back.
We'll send
to
this
you.
back to you, so we don't want to put it on our shelf. The balloons, why did we reject?
I
Well,
think
the
because the
balloons
other
only
one
because
was.
Because the other one
was- Yeah,
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can,
But the balloons were my favorite till the letter came. I'll say that.
yeah, for sure. We can put
Really?
maybe we can put one
Yeah.
balloon. We don't have to put the whole thing up.
I thought the drumsticks were cool.
Drumsticks are really cool. I even like South Bombay for breakfast is fun.
But no, the letter, right? The letter, I think, is like, it represents everything we want to represent on
Yeah.
this show.
Yeah.
And all of these things do. And we have a box of special memories from a great night. And, you know, we've spoken about our reflections for the year. And you said fun, and you said momentum, and you said opportunity, and I said health. But at the end of the day, like, we talk about it a lot. Life is made up of moments, and like, enjoy your year, enjoy your time with your friends, and live life
That's true.
the way you want to. Be happy, and don't let anyone tell you how to live.
Aman did end the
Straight
episode
up.
with a
He
speech.
did.
I did.
Dang.
Okay,
Alright.
but yeah. What was her name? Anisha.
Amya.
You gotta.
Amya.
Yeah.
Amya, yeah. You are.
Officially on the shelf.
Woohoo!
Awesome, guys. I think we should wrap the episode there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir.
Stunning.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week for the Having Said That show.
Peace.
Cheaper by the dozen. Hate 'em or you love 'em. If you make me feel away, then I might switch up for your cousin. Keep one in the dark and I'll keep 10 more in the oven. If you wanna stop,